Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure. In the last episode we went through, actually no, we didn't go through anything. We defeated Gamma and Chaos 6 and we now found ourselves inside the Mystic Ruins once again. Now before we go any further, what I'm going to do is go this way, go up the stream here, because we got ourselves an emblem to collect, because emblems are always fun to collect. Now it would be here, right here, but because during my practice run I inadvertently saved it, so the emblem is not there now, but that's where it would be. And now we're going to head into the ruins that Sonic fell down in front of, assuming that we can get there quick enough. Let's just take a quick look over here. Let's just take a look at that lovely low-res dense forest. Isn't that wonderful? High quality graphics that only the Dreamcast can do. Right, and let's head into here, because pretty much what Sonic asked, what's this place? And in we go. Oh, no, that's the other side. Wrong side. There we go. I know what I'm doing, really. Right guys, now before I go into anything about this level, the eagle-eyed of you will probably notice that I've got 8 lives left. There's a reason for this. When I first recorded this episode, I got about, let's say, about 75% into it, and it was then that I realised that I'd recorded the whole thing in black and white. And anybody who's a dazzle, you know how much of a pain in the ass that is. So, what was it? I'd actually, so obviously I'd got to the cutscene that comes after this level, and obviously all emblems and lives and what have you were all taken into account for, so they'd already been saved up to that point. So obviously what I had to do then was to completely play through the game again using a completely different file, and just to get up to this area. So yeah, that's pretty much all it's going to be for this video anyway. I'm not going to have to play through the whole game again just to, carry on the story from this point onwards. It will just be this part where the difference will be, and after this episode then obviously I'll be back to my usual, I think it was 18 lives or something like that, and the amount of emblems that I have on that file already. So yeah, that'll be pretty much it. Now I could talk about this level, yes, the Lost World, absolutely nothing to do with Jurassic Park. The idea behind this particular section is what you have to do is you have to rise the water level in order to push 3 switches in order to open that door. Unfortunately, one of the more annoying aspects of this level is that you have to wait for this snake to come along so you can actually travel across the water. There's actually about 2 sections where you really need the snake to travel. Otherwise you could just use Sonic's natural abilities to jump and everything else just to get from A to B. It's really not much of a problem. Now if you're feeling ballsy enough, we can just spin dash right over there, and hopefully if we're quick enough we can jump on the snake's tail before he goes. There we go. Alright. Now camera's not going to play ball with us on this particular section, so I've got to be careful where I'm jumping. See what I mean by the camera not playing ball? We've got stuck right underneath that platform. Alright, and that's the end of this section. And here we are outside. I didn't cross the star post there, but as you start at the beginning of this section anyway, it doesn't really matter. Alright, now this section is really actually, I don't know how to describe this section. It's really just one of those sort of sections where you got to keep an eye out and make sure you watch your footing, because as you can see, you're going to need to light up your way because it's very dark, and the way you do that, obviously, as you saw, was by shining lights on those mirrors. How that helps to make additional lights beyond me. And we've got here, we've got ourselves a nice little electricity shield. There's a section coming up where you're going to need the light speed dash, but you need to be very careful. Unlike that kind of careful. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, you would have had to have been careful with the thunder shield, because obviously there's a section where you need the light speed dash, and obviously it's going to attract the rings, but as I no longer have that shield, I don't have to worry too much. It is possible to do this bit with the electricity shield, but you just have to be careful. You have to charge it up and let it go just before, so obviously you don't screw up your travel. So that was Sonic 06, and I ran into that wall, I would have been like, ow, and fallen on the floor, but I think that's not the case. Now, I want to be careful at the end of this section because it's possible for the game to completely dick you over because you're holding down on the D-pad, and if you continue to hold down, and as soon as you go over that pit, you're going to go into it. So you got to be careful here. Now we're coming up to the final section of the game. This bit I can get done relatively quickly. What we want to do is want to go over here to the immediate right, push this button here, which will activate these panels on the wall, and make them anti-gravity. Huzzah for Aztec technology, I suppose. Right, avoid these arrows here, jump on the top here, avoid those spikes if you can. This reminds me of Sonic and the Secret Rings, this bit, the first level. Oh, come on, I know for a fact that Sonic can jump on that. There we go. Right, jump up here, and boom. And this should take you straight to the end of the level. And not before time as well. 4 minutes and 45 seconds, not 55 seconds, as the game insists on penalising me for. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, Sonic, it's not okay. It's not okay at all. How dare you? I just noticed that Sonic still has his little tubby stomach going on. Well, his entire midriff, really. Obviously, it will be a while until that gets stretched up and he becomes the slim, slender hedgehog we all know today.
What? どうなってんだ? ここはどこなんだ?
Right, now we found ourselves in this area, and there's a cutscene to the left of this particular area, but we're going to bypass that quickly. And I just want to bring your attention to, well, this. Okay, here we have a stone structure surrounded mainly by water, and somehow there's a fire there, a massive fire. Anyone, you know, surely that makes no sense at all, and anybody who's actually watched that one episode of the IT Crowd, you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, the ones that know. Yeah, this doesn't come across as making any sense, but whatever. It's a video game. And the water is running down the side, so it's clearly like a source there. A continuous source.
どうしてこんなことになってしまったの? どうして? ダメ、止めなきゃ.
What was that? 今の夢じゃないよな。ん？エッグマン。わざわざ姿を見せてくれるとはな。今度は逃がさないぜ。
I remember watching in the Japanese version of Sonic X, and one particular series of episodes that it has, and it ties in with Sonic Adventure. And I remember Sonic saying in this particular section, he says, "Do you deliberately make sure I can find you?" or something along the lines there. And oh my goodness me, look what literally just sprung up overnight. In fact, not even overnight, over the course of what, 6 minutes. We've got what may as well be a cross of I don't know, Metropolis Zone and Stardust Speedway. Well, anyway guys, that's going to be the end of this video, so join me next time where we're going to explore this this rather heavy Metropolis kind of area. So until then, take care of yourselves and thanks for watching.